I've been away from YouTube for around 2 weeks now, and a lot of things have been happening. A lot of things. And last week I left the country trying to escape a virus which everyone's been deeming as unstoppable. And yeah, it turns out, if you leave the country, you still can't get away from the tax man.
Don't try it.
Well, what was Brexit for then? If I can't have my gammon, egg and pint of carling in a country that I don't come from, what was the point of all of this? And talking about what was the point of this? This response video right here. Did this need to happen? Can somebody go to the comment section and explain to me why this happened? The dislikes are high, people are mad, and I think everyone just needs to chill out. Daddy Nabs is back. It's been 2 weeks, but I'm back.
iNabber, if you're seeing this, like, go fuck yourself.
What the hell, man? What the hell? I thought we had some... You mean little man? No, that's not a reference to you being a short king. Well, not king, but short. No, it's more of a reference to your personality.
Boom. Roasted.
Now, I was going to have a nice and collected response to this video. I was going to sit here and say, you know what? Maybe I was just being a dick. Turns out, I don't actually think I was being much of a dick.
There's always these persistent commentary channels in the background. Every so often, there'd be a bigger commentary channel. I would hear through the grapevine that they're collecting information on me. They're trying to build a story, to take me down. Kind of similar to like a paparazzi approach. And these videos are always incredibly scathing. They're incredibly mean-spirited. And I get the point of them is just to get a quick laugh. The point is to, you know, just kind of brain candy, easy to digest drama content. Here's the tea. This is a bad person. This is why they're a bad person. Let's make fun of them for 30 minutes to an hour. That's the gist of these videos.
Look, I'm no moron. I don't really believe that anyone likes to have a video made on them unless they're a sadomasochist who loves a bit of pain every night or so. I don't think anyone really, enjoys that. I don't think anyone likes to be criticized on the internet by a man with a massive fucking forehead and terrible... Actually, no, these shirts are gorgeous. But yeah, you get the point. Nobody likes to be criticized on the internet. And also, I don't believe I'm the paparazzi. The paparazzi hack dead girls' phones. I talk about things going on the internet and make some jokes and put a little spin on it. I genuinely believe that if you present yourself on the internet, if you publish yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, videos of yourself, music of yourself, your creative art, I genuinely believe that at that moment, that same moment you post, you click tweet, you click post on Facebook if you're still using Facebook for some weird reason, you are opening yourself up for interpretation and criticism. That is what the internet's all about at the end of the day. This awful thing is just us laughing and mocking people at the end of the day. From politics to comedy to everything which we talk about, it all comes down to mocking. And that may sound horrible. Just look at politics.
The American people are tired of women.
Donnie Trump. I mean, him and Bloomberg have been going at it on Twitter recently, and this is what it's all being boiled down to. Just this. And that's the reality of the internet. We all come on here, shitpost, maybe just cry ourselves to sleep and then wake up and do the same thing. People make critical videos about me. I see them, and if they're basically just people chatting shit and saying, oh, he's got real shit content, I just sit there and think this.
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care. I don't care.
But when it's a video actually pointing out valuable flaws that I think are something that I need to talk about, I will come out and speak about them. And clearly you have had enough of people like me and other commentators and other YouTubers saying that, you're a bit of a bellend for doing things that you've done in the past. But to be honest, my video I made about you was mainly focused on just having a laugh about your music. And that's what fascinates me about this response video, because I genuinely was surprised that he responded to, let's be real, a video that was a bit of a shitpost video. I went to my friends and we just sat there and laughed at some of your old covers, and it's resulted in you saying things like this.
iNabber, if you're seeing this, like, go fuck yourself. Like, super mean of you to make that video now. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago would have been fine. Now it's like, why?
I mean, what do you expect? Do you expect me not to mock this?
Oh, yeah! Stop it. Get some help.
Look, if I'm not allowed to mock you for a cover song you made 4 years ago, well, at least let me play noughts and crosses on that drawing on your face, please, because I'm getting bored, man. You go on to say this in your video?
I'm done saying I'm sorry. I'm done apologizing. I'm done cowering with my tail between my legs, submitting, saying, yes, I'm a bad person, because I know I'm not a fucking bad person. I know that I have a heart and that I care about people. I care about my friends. I care about my cat. I care about my family. I care about my music. I care about all these things. And for all the people trying to tell me who I am and trying to tell me what my personality is and who I should be and how I should prove to them that I'm a better person, go fuck yourself.
In my previous video, I said, once a cheater, always a cheater. And I'm not gonna change my belief on that based on a response video Social Repose made to me. I believe if you can perform actions which you know are going to make somebody cry like this, then you can most likely do the exact same thing in the future. Yeah, at the time of being exposed and probably for the next 2 years and up until now, you probably feel a lot of regret, a lot of remorse, a lot of sorry towards Jaclyn Glenn. But the thing is, you didn't feel that before you were exposed. I don't think there was any regret then, but as you've said now, you don't believe you're a bad person anymore.
Because I know I'm not a fucking bad person.
And okay, that's fantastic. You believe that you're changing and you're building yourself as a human being. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
But I've got a question. Why is this video being tweeted at me nearly every day at this point? DM'd to me every single day that Social Repose apparently cheated less than a year ago.
He still managed to maintain a pretty constant relationship with her and slept with her several times over the course of our relationship.
Man, I don't want to see these texts anymore. They were on the screen for 3 seconds, but I don't want to see a text about daddy's cummies. I don't want daddy's cummies. I just want you to stop doing this. That's all I want. And no, this was an exposed video allegedly about him apparently cheating, and there are receipts in this, and it's a long video, and I will link it in the description. I'm not going to talk about this for the remaining part of my video. That's not even what today's topic is about. It's about us and the ability to critique art. But I just have to say, based on this, it's clear that you are still having complex relationships. It's clear that since Jaclyn Glenn, there have been some things happening there. Even if it isn't cheating, even if it is, something is clearly not up with you when it comes to relationships. And even if we take this situation, which has only just come out, and completely remove it from the context of everything else, I still believe it's a little bit weird that, in my eyes, you seem to act like the thing with Jaclyn was like 10 years ago. It wasn't even 3 years ago. And fair enough, you can think you've changed since then, but I don't necessarily need to believe that you are a better person. I can still have my own interpretations, and I'm sure you understand that, and I'm sure you respect that based on things we've spoken about and based on tweets I've made. But yeah, I believe that people I knew in my own private life who have cheated are dicks for doing that 5, 6, 7 years ago. So I am still going to keep these firm beliefs about you on the aspect of cheating.
Stop it. Get some help.
Now, with Social Repose's video in response to me, it did seem that the main thing he was getting mad at me for was how I went about and critiqued and mocked his music. So I saw this and I thought, you know what? I'm going to DM the guy. I'm going to get the balls and just go into the DMs and say,
Hello there.
Now, he basically went on to tell me that he was mainly upset with how I critiqued his music in the basically a mean-spirited and what seemed to be a bit of a cheap way, because I mocked his covers and not necessarily his actual real music. And he even said he liked my content, which, you know, was quite nice of him. But Richie, I may be slightly overweight, but that doesn't mean you can butter me up and cook me like a roast potato. I'm not going to warm up to you, especially after you said things like this.
iNabber, if you're seeing this, like, go fuck yourself.
Is this not the greatest clip of all time? I'm proud of this. This is what I was working towards, and I've gotten it. Please subscribe just for this. I wanted to get 500k by the beginning of February, but you know, I got a little bit sad, a little bit depresso, but I'm back. So a subscriber would be very nice. So please subscribe. I really appreciate it.
A fine addition to my collection.
But yeah, after the civil conversation, I said to him, fair enough, you're mad at me for how I spoke about your music. Send me some of your music and I will take a look at it. And he did do so. And I will give my actual thoughts and opinions on that later on in this video. But I do just want to explain why I mocked this. I mean, do I really need to explain this? Come on, people. Do I really have to explain? Right, okay. Let's get into it. Creative art. Let's talk about it. Now, when it comes to the glorious internet, the common theme of comedy, specifically on YouTube, is mockery and satire. I believe if you do something silly in a video and you upload it or post a silly tweet, you are opening yourself up for the internet just to completely mock you and take the piss. And I'm under the firm belief that I don't really think there's much of a difference between mocking a stupid tweet, music, or a book. And some people may say, well, Fraser, does this really contribute as art? Yes, in an essence, this is art. No different to Gabby Hanna's poetry book and no different to Trisha Paytas's poetry book. These things here are somebody's artwork. Somebody has put their time and effort into these things, and you may not believe these things are art. You may not enjoy these things. You may not enjoy these people, but at the end of the day, to some people, this is art. Art is subjective. And if these things to you aren't a good example of art, well, look no further. Because I'm art, but the only difference is you can't criticize me, because I am God.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
So I can genuinely understand why some people were upset with the direction I took my previous video in about his music. But at the same time, I don't understand the people who said, oh, I was subscribed to you for 2 years, but then you said you didn't like the Gucci Gang cover by Social Repose. If you're one of those people, shut up. Just shut up, man. I don't care. Look, I don't even want you on the channel. I don't. Just go. Please? Actually, no, stat. I do want 500k. Please don't leave. I am completely and utterly sure that the same people that were mad at me for how I mocked his music have mocked art in the past. Some people will laugh at me calling this poetry book art. But at the same time, this is a testament to Gabby Hanna's mental health. She regularly posts on her social media that she put a lot of emotion and tears into this book. But people still mock it despite what it allegedly represents. And I think that's fine. And no, I'm not doing this.
What, you taking a piss out of depression?
I'm stating that some of the poems in this book are questionable and easy to laugh at. Just take a look at this. Page 168. Link in bio. Ah, yes. Truly mesmerizing. This poem is just English literature. I love it. And it gets even better. Page 189. If I had one wish, it would be to never have a typo in a poem again. You know what? I am further getting to the thought process of, did Gabby steal this from Shakespeare? Did you steal this from good old Shaky Boy? Because if you did, I am going to sue you. Page 232. IDK. I don't know. You know. Oh my God. Oh my God! This is art. But seriously, there are some good poems in this book which genuinely reflect Gabby Hanna and how she is feeling whilst writing this book. But that doesn't necessarily mean this book is perfect. This book is not perfect. Nothing is perfect other than me. Art is subjective. You can take it how you want to take it. Just like anything in the world. We can be mean-spirited about anything, from comic book movies to crime movies to drawings to science to everything. We all have our flaws, and I think we just need to accept at this point that someone out there is going to laugh at us. Right now, somebody is probably going to laugh at this video and think,
Oh my God, this guy is so fucking boring. Just shut the
What I am trying to say is, Richie, if you didn't like how I took my last video, that's completely fine. You can hate the video. You can hide my channel. You can never watch me again. But at the end of the day, as I keep saying, I am going to mock these things because they are just hilarious. And I did say I will take a look at your music, and I have taken a look at this music which you've been posting for a very long time. And I have to say, the music videos are very artsy and aesthetic. The song Filthy Pride actually sounds good, and I'm not going to deny it. You're a talented guy. You are. You can sing. You genuinely can. But that doesn't mean an artist hasn't made a bad song. It doesn't mean an artist has never been mocked. Artists openly mock themselves. And if I was to give any advice to try and not sound completely pretentious, I'd say, if you really want to better yourself, and you don't have to listen to this is just my complete honest thoughts. If you want to better yourself, just laugh. Just laugh, man. I mean, yeah, there are some serious things going about you, and maybe don't laugh at them. But when it comes to the music thing, just accept that some people are going to laugh at you, man. To conclude this video, to my viewers and to Social Repose fans and neutral viewers who have absolutely no care for me in the world, a lot of people do believe that this is art. And some people believe this is art. Well, that's completely wrong, but this is a lot of people believe is art. And to be honest, I can completely respect that, but at the end of the day, it does look like complete trash to me, and that's my personal opinion, and I think that goes for a lot of people out there, but at the end of the day, it's art, and you can laugh at what the hell you want. I really don't care. Even a moldy cheeseburger can be construed as art in some way. Oh yes, the molding texture of this burger represents the decay of the leaves in the autumn period of the year. The melting cheese represents the sunlight slowly disappearing into the twilight as dusk falls. See? Anyone can do it. And if you're thinking, well, you didn't just convince me that that cheeseburger is art, congratulations, you've just learned subjectivity. And that is the ending of today's video. Please like this video because Social Repose fans are pretty nutty, pretty nutty. So like the video, 40,000 likes. 40,000 likes and I will upload tomorrow. I promise you. Probably not, I promise you. Please go follow my social medias at iNabber69 and also my Instagram, despite I've been locked out of it, at iNabber. That is the ending of the video. Thank you so much for coming along, and I promise the regular uploads are now back. And I'll see you later. Go watch my last video. I'd really appreciate it. Just click on the thing when it pops up on the screen. Bye!